What if I told you that over a century ago, a man cracked the code to wealth creation and his formula has nothing to do with your background, your connections, or even how much money you have right now? This book has been called the blueprint that inspired The Secret and countless millionaires. But here's the kicker. Most people completely misunderstand what it's actually saying. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn will flip everything you think you know about getting rich. Let's be honest, you're working hard, maybe even grinding 60-hour weeks, but the wealth you dream about feels impossibly far away. You see others succeeding and wonder what they have that you don't. You've tried the hustle culture thing, the side hustles, maybe even some get-rich-quick schemes, but you're still stuck in the same place. And here's the painful truth. Most people spend their entire lives believing that wealth is reserved for the lucky few, the well-connected, or those born into the right families. They think the game is rigged, so they never really play to win. Sound familiar? Enter Wallace D, Wattles, and The Science of Getting Rich, published in 1910. Now, don't let the age fool you, this isn't some dusty, outdated advice. Wattles discovered something revolutionary. Getting rich is a science, not an art. It follows specific laws, just like chemistry or physics. And here's the game changer. It's not about competing with others for scraps. It's about creating new wealth from a different plane, entirely what he calls the certain way. This book reveals that you don't need special talents, insider connections, or a huge starting capital. What you need is a specific way of thinking, a deep sense of gratitude, and purposeful action in your current position right now today. Wattles shows you how to shift from the competitive mindset that keeps you broke to the creative mindset that builds actual wealth. It's not about working harder. It's about thinking differently and acting with precision. Imagine waking up 6 months from now, and instead of dreading Monday, you're excited because you're finally building something meaningful. You're not competing for someone else's customers, you're creating value that didn't exist before. Money starts flowing more easily because you've learned to over-deliver in every transaction. People seek you out because they know working with you means they'll get more than they paid for. Your bank account grows, but more importantly, your confidence skyrockets. You're no longer a victim of circumstances. You're a creator of opportunities. That side business you've been dreaming about? It's real now. That freedom to spend time with your family? You've got it. You've stopped playing small and started thinking like the wealthy think. This isn't fantasy, this is what happens when you apply Wattles' principles consistently. The transformation isn't just financial, it's mental, emotional, and spiritual. So here's what I want you to do. Read The Science of Getting Rich. It's short, you can finish it in an afternoon, but don't just read it once. Study it. Apply one principle at a time. Start with gratitude tomorrow morning. Begin thinking in the certain way about what you truly want. And most importantly, take action in your current position today, not someday. 1. Thinking in the certain way. This is the foundation of everything. Wattles argues that getting rich isn't about your circumstances, your location, or even your current resources. It's about adopting a specific mindset. You must think with absolute certainty and clarity about what you want, holding an unwavering vision of your desired outcome. For example, imagine you're stuck in a dead-end job making $30,000 a year. Instead of obsessing over what you lack, you create a crystal-clear mental image of yourself earning $100,000 doing work you love. Every day, you hold this vision with absolute faith, not as a wish, but as something that's already yours in the making. This mental certainty drives you to take actions aligned with that vision, maybe learning new skills, networking differently, or spotting opportunities you previously ignored. 2. The creative plane versus the competitive plane. Here's where Wattles gets radical. Most people operate on the competitive plane. They're trying to grab a piece of an existing pie, fighting others for limited resources. But wealth creation happens on the creative plane, where you're literally bringing new value into existence rather than competing for what already exists. Example: 2 people want to start a coffee business. Person A opens a shop directly competing with Starbucks, trying to steal their customers with lower prices. Person B creates a unique subscription service delivering rare, single-origin beans with educational content about coffee farmers, something that didn't exist before. Person B is creating new value, not competing for existing customers. They're playing a completely different game. 3. Gratitude as a magnetic force. Wattles insists that gratitude isn't just nice, it's literally the mechanism that connects you to the creative power of the universe. When you're genuinely grateful for what you have and what's coming, you maintain the positive mental state necessary to receive more. Complaining and focusing on lack cuts you off from this flow. For example, you're building a small business and only made $500 this month. You could spiral into worry about bills, or you could genuinely celebrate that $500 those are real customers who valued what you created. That gratitude keeps your energy high, your creativity flowing, and makes you more magnetic to opportunities. People want to work with grateful, positive people, not desperate, complaining ones. 4. Act now in your present position. You don't need to wait for perfect conditions. Whatever situation you're in right now, there's something you can do today that moves you toward wealth. Wattles emphasizes doing what you can with what you have, where you are, and doing it in a way that exceeds expectations. For example, you're working as a cashier but dream of owning a retail empire. Instead of just going through the motions, you treat every customer interaction as practice for running your own business. You study inventory management, learn how your store markets products, build genuine relationships with customers. When a customer asks for help, you don't just point, you walk them there and suggest complimentary items. You're not waiting to start your business. You're already becoming the business person you need to be. 5. Give more and use value than you take in cash value. This is the ethical core of the book. Every transaction should leave the other person feeling they got more value than what they paid. When you consistently over-deliver, wealth flows naturally because people eagerly want to do business with you. For example, you're a freelance graphic designer charging $500 for a logo. Instead of just delivering the logo, you also provide brand guidelines, 3 size variations, social media templates, and a 15-minute consultation on how to use it effectively. Your client feels like they got $2,000 worth of value for $500. They'll hire you again, refer everyone they know, and you'll never struggle for clients. 6. Efficient action over excessive action. Wattles warns against the trap of frantic busyness. It's not about working 80-hour weeks. It's about taking the right actions, the ones aligned with your vision, with focus and efficiency. Every action should move you forward, not just keep you busy. For example, an entrepreneur spends 12 hours a day working, checking emails constantly, attending every networking event, tweaking their website endlessly. Another entrepreneur works 5 focused hours, 2 hours creating their core product, 2 hours directly reaching out to potential clients, 1 hour learning a specific skill they need. The second person will build wealth faster because their actions are efficient and directed, not just numerous. They're working smarter, with clear intention behind every move. So let's bring this all together. The Science of Getting Rich isn't just another self-help book, it's a complete operating system for wealth creation. We've covered the 6 core principles. Thinking in the certain way with absolute certainty. Operating on the creative plane instead of competing for scraps. Using gratitude as your magnetic force. Taking action right now in your current position. Giving more value than you receive in payment. And focusing on efficient action over just being busy. These aren't random tips, they're interconnected laws that, when applied together, create inevitable wealth. But here's what most people miss. This book isn't really about money. Money is just the byproduct. What you're actually gaining is power, the power to create, to choose, to live on your own terms. You're developing the mindset that builds businesses, solves problems, and generates value in the world. You become someone who doesn't wait for permission or perfect conditions. You become someone who sees opportunities where others see obstacles. The wealth is just proof that you've mastered the science. The real treasure is who you become in the process. Confident, creative, grateful, and unstoppable. Let me be brutally honest with you. If you don't apply what you've learned today, nothing changes. You'll wake up next year in the same financial situation, with the same frustrations, having the same conversations about someday. The gap between who you are and who you could be will haunt you. Time is passing whether you act or not. Every day you operate from the competitive mindset instead of the creative one. You're leaving money and fulfillment on the table. The question isn't whether these principles work. They do. The question is, will you work them? So here's my challenge to you right now, today. Pick one principle from this book and implement it immediately. Maybe it's starting a gratitude practice tonight before bed. Maybe it's identifying one way you can over-deliver at your current job tomorrow. Maybe it's getting crystal clear on your wealth vision and writing it down. Don't try to do everything at once. Master one principle, then add the next. Commit to this for the next 30 days and watch what happens. Get the book, read it multiple times, and treat it like a manual, not entertainment. And document your journey. I want to hear your results in the comments below. Remember what Wattles wrote. The very best thing you can do for the whole world is to make the most of yourself. Your wealth isn't selfish, it's your contribution. Now go build it. I believe in you.